we're about to test out the 100% most ubiquitous pack in Madden 23, which is only available for 24 more hours. And if I'm being fully honest, I don't even know what the word ubiquitous means, man. I was just challenged to put that in a video. But Salsa family, and welcome back to another Madden 23 video. In this one, we're going to be testing out the potentially best pack in this game, or maybe the most risky pack in this game, which can give you a 99, or it can give you trash. And that pack is going to be the Titanium Collector pack, available in the store for 19 hours and 38 minutes and costing you 28,000 training every time you roll it. Now fellas, let's take a quick gander as to what's inside. Let's talk about how we can get training for cheap. Let's talk about if this pack is worth it, as well as open it up live in the video, starting it off with what's inside though. Now as you guys can see, let me read through this long description. It's kind of similar to the TVP in terms of like there's a set variety of cards you can pull. You're either going to get a 98 overall Team Diamond, an Ultimate Legend, a 94 plus Redux, a Combine player, a strategy card, which comes out pretty often, Platinum players, or a 99 overall Ring of Honor card, John Madden, Patrick Mahomes, Darius Slay, Fred Warner, or Reggie White. So a bunch of 99s in this pack. Now to start with, let's just go over how we can get training for the low, because of course to roll this pack, you gotta pick up training points. Now the best as well as most efficient way to get your training points are either buying 93 overall players or 95. So let's start it with the 93s, pick up one in the video, and then we'll start to roll the pack. Now in terms of finding 93 overall players, you're trying to find these cards for about like 60,000 coins if possible. Basically what I'll do is filter it down by a variety of different positions or by a variety of different programs. So we can filter it down right here by like the Mission Mutt promo, and we'll see some 93 overall players. Again, all we're looking for is we're trying to find these cards up for about 60k, and if you don't see them on the first filter you look at, just keep on trying until you end up seeing a card at the correct price. So Sugar Rush, Game Changer, there's a bunch of stuff to look at. Now the other overall grouping you can also target are going to be 95 overall players at a price of like 145k. We'll filter it down by this filter right here, and typically the best way to find your 95s is going to be NFL Combine, because as you guys could see before, NFL Combine players come out of that pack we're going to be opening, meaning there's a fair bit of circulation when it comes to the NFL Combine 95s right now. So filter it down by this program, and you guys are probably going to see the best deals possible for 95 overall players. We see them up for 150 right here, which is a little bit out of the price point. Again, we want like 145 if possible. I'll take a 150 though, just because I'm a chump and I want some training for the video. Okay, so we've got a little bit of training here. Now it's time to roll the pack and see how we can do, as well as give you guys some impressions from what I've heard, as well as talk about whether or not this is worth it. Now starting it off with the first impressions, I've heard this pack is hit or miss. It's either going to give you like a really good pull like a 99, or it's going to just sap away your coins. It's honestly not one of those packs where you can just like continue to roll and be close to break even. It seems like you're either really up or really down. As we started off with a 94 Night Train Lane, that's a solid pull. I'll just quick sell and re-roll whenever we get a card like that though. And in terms of price, this isn't really that cheap either. This is probably costing you about like 50,000 coins every single time you roll it. As we pull an 85 Matthew Stafford, that's massive. That's 65k back in return, but 50,000 coins is kind of like your baseline. Every single time you open this, kind of think, okay, I just spent 50,000 coins. Am I pulling something better than that? We're gonna get a 95 Combine right here, which is awesome to see. So far we've been pretty good. We're actually up a little bit of training, and we've also pulled that 85 overall Matthew Stafford, which is awesome to see. But when you get strategy cards, that's really where it's going to start to sap your coins, because if you get a strategy card or you get a low platinum player, that's a situation where you're losing out on a fair bit of value. As we pull an 83 Kaiser White, that loses us like 25k in value. Now the question really becomes, do I recommend you open this pack up in Madden 23? Well, honestly, I would say if you're lower on coins, it's probably not worth it, because let's say for example you have like 300,000 coins in this game, you go spend like 200k on training points, and you pull an 81 Nick Folk like we just did, you pull maybe a couple other not so great players, well you can lose out on your coins really quickly. As you guys can see right there, Nick Folk quick sells for 13k. Remember, we spend the equivalent of 50k on this pack, so you can really put yourself in a difficult situation if you end up pulling some cards like that, and then maybe you get a blue strategy. This doesn't quick sell for a ton either. This is sapping our coins. It doesn't feel like a major loss, because it's like, okay, I'm opening the pack for 28k training, I pulled 25,000 coins back in return. That doesn't feel terrible, but when you think about how much that 28k in training costs in coin value, that makes it feel a lot worse in my personal opinion. We got 4 more packs remaining, unless we end up getting some solid pulls, which hopefully we can end up getting another good player in here. We're gonna get a Rashad Fenton 80 overall. That's the worst possible pull out of this pack. 9,000 coins. Yeesh. Want to open up packs with better odds than EA Sports gives you? Well, check out mudpacks.com to open up packs, win coins, and withdraw them directly to your account. And of course, use code SWIFT as you're checking out the site for 15% off. Now, I do want to give credit where credit is due. I do like that EA Sports is introducing new things in the game like this pack. Like, this is a completely completely new pack that we have never seen before. It's fun. If they do stuff like this maybe every week with like different players that are available in here, that'd be really, really cool. I hope they kind of keep this up. And honestly, I feel like the odds aren't necessarily terrible on this. I've seen people doing really, really well when they tweet me on Twitter. Like sometimes I'll get tweets with like getting a 99 overall, but the consensus as to whether or not most people are profiting or losing on this, I feel like most people are losing. So this isn't a pack where I'm going to be like, okay, get your training, reroll this as often as you can. You're going to make coins. You're just not really in that situation when you're opening this pack up. As yeah, we got one more right here. We'll probably get a little bit more training and open up some more of these because they are fun to open, and I do want to keep on testing them in the video as we pull a sprinter. That's actually a pretty good pull. That's going to quick sell for 110k. I would say overall, we probably did decent on that reroll. That 110k really does help us out. The Matthew Stafford was a nice pull as well. I can't really be too mad at that. So I just picked up a couple 95 overall players, found them at actually pretty good deals. They were up for like 130k. Again, that NFL Combine filter is probably your best bet when it comes to sniping for training. And let's see if we can make back like over 250k. If we make back over 250k, we'll be in a good spot. I'm not sure that we will though. And as we do, a fun little announcement right here. We just got confirmation from Underdog Fantasy that me, Zerk, Scomo, and Vic are going to be going to Vegas in a couple of weeks to shoot some content. Should be really, really fun. So stay on the lookout for all that good stuff. And as we're opening up these packs, if you didn't know and you want to get good pulls when you open this, first of all, be sure to scroll down and leave a like. It just takes 1 second and I'd appreciate it. And second of all, if you hit that sub button, hey, you get better pack luck as well, fellas. We're going to pull something good in the pack after this one just to show you guys that that Swift luck really does exist right here. So this pack right here, I'm expecting like a 94 plus overall player. I'd be shocked if we get anything less than a 94 right here. So just show it to me, EA Sports. I'll just take a 99 overall just to really prove the point that the Swift luck does work, and it is very truthful, as we're going to get, okay, a high platinum. Okay, 85 Trey Smith. You know what? It does work. Be sure to hit that sub button if you want good pack luck, fellas. I'd appreciate it. It keeps you up to date with Madden tips and tricks. And if you enjoyed this video, maybe even like me a little bit, hit that sub button down below. Rob Havenstein, 83 overall. I will say we definitely lose on that roll. Not like a ton though. I feel like we probably lose maybe like 75,000 coins. Probably feels accurate, I would say. But yeah, overall, when you're opening this pack up, it seems like it's going to be difficult to make coins unless you really get a big boom pull. Like I said at the start of the video, it's kind of boom or bust. You're either losing like 100k or you end up getting one really good pull. But that's going to do it for me. If you have enjoyed today's video, be sure to leave a like and check out this video right here if you want to check out the 6 free 99 overall players you can get in Madden 23. If you want to see that, click right here, and I appreciate you guys for the love. I'm out. Peace.